as I reflect back on all these years, now that I just had my 80th birthday, I see how everything has led to where I am today. I always was concerned about the deeper questions in life. I was kind of a bit of a quiet, deep child. I would always look for the feeling and the experience of life and people rather than the information, which led me to inquire even more. Why are we here? Why is my life the way it is? Why am I different? And I always felt very different. That inquiry also was compounded by the fact that in my family, and Latin America is very Catholic, very Christian Catholic. In my family, people were mediums, full trance mediums. And it was very common in Latin America. It's not something you spoke about in America. I couldn't talk about that. They would get spooked out and further signal me out as being different. The mediumship was beginning by my mother. It was like, what is happening with this woman? This woman is my mother, but she doesn't sound like, she doesn't look like my mother when something would come through her. So I knew that life extended beyond the apparent, beyond the material, beyond the temporary. And I knew that there wasn't anything such as death, that there is not a termination, that there is an evolution, and that people are composed of light and dark, and that there's more light in some people and more darkness in others. And I could feel it. I could feel it in my whole chemistry, my whole mechanism, the way that I'm built, my sensitivity. So all of this has contributed to my research as to what is happening and why am I here? Why are we here? Why is this happening? So I started reading a lot and looking into major religions and saying, okay, what are they based on? This is where I went deeply into Buddhism, even Hinduism, Islam, Judaism, and my own roots, Christianity, and found that there is a common denominator in all of them. And I would say today that that's an energetic denominator. Not only do we all believe in the one source that gives forth light and form and context, but that there's a common language, and that is energy. And that if I am to understand reality, it is to decode the different frequencies in which life occurs.